Hey guys, this is 3 Points Dave for the post-game analysis of LA Edmonton. I'm going to save my last point for the end because it's going to get a bit of animation. So like I say, we'll save that for the end. Overall, I did not think the team played too bad. I thought we were all right. Second period we were a little off. But, I did not think we played too bad of a game. The effort was there. The compete was there. And if I said it the other way around, I said that we sucked, you would all eat me alive and say I have no credibility in all this. And I would sound like an absolute jackass. I would. But, I thought we played good. We came back. We took it over, in my opinion. It came to a point where we were outplaying the Kings. And, it's just, the whole thing is, my first point is going to be the consistency. With this team, there's just too many lulls, This team will take 5 minutes of a lull, sometimes half a period, sometimes a full period, sometimes we'll come out flat. Sometimes we'll come out good and then finish the game flat. The team has yet to grasp how to play a full 60. It's tough to digest as a fan. I know that, you all know that. It's tough, and the word patience. Fans are sick and tired of hearing the word patience. But I do gotta say, let's just wait and see what Peter Chiarelli does. In terms of the off season, I do expect there to be a bunch of changes because we're 29th. Like I say, we battled tonight, but guys, we're just not good enough. We aren't. Injuries killed us this season. Clefbaum is a huge loss. McDavid was a huge loss for 37 games. And that's, we're always going to wonder, what if? As I've said in my previous vlogs, what if? What if everyone stayed healthy? Where would we be? I'll tell you right now, we wouldn't be 29th. We'd be a hell of a lot higher. I know that. I know that. We would be. We could be challenging for a wild card. We could be challenging for just a playoff spot in general. We could be. But injuries, we'll never know. Now I have the flash off because I got to be able to read my card. My second point is going to be Laurent Brossoit. Now, obviously, a lot of fans are, quite frankly, throwing him under the bus. And I don't agree with that. He's a rookie. He has not played a whole lot. I'm mad at Peter Chiarelli for trading Nelson. I am. Because I don't believe that Laurent is quite there yet. But I'm not going to go and start throwing him under the bus and start trashing him because you let in a couple softies. Guys, he's a rookie. Give him some time. Jonathan Quick didn't come in and just start stopping everything overnight. Neither did Lundqvist. Price didn't. Price was good, but he wasn't at the elite level that he is now. Quick, he was good, but he wasn't elite. Lundqvist was good, but he wasn't elite. And this is what I mean. You guys have to give Laurent Brossoit time. And you're probably going to tell me that I've lost all credibility for that statement. That's your opinion. That's fine by me, whatever. Say whatever you want. But like I say, Laurent's a rookie. Give him time. With that play in the trapezoid, I know that you'll want me to address this. That play in the trapezoid, there's got to be communication there, and that's on Laurent. He can't just stand there looking at the puck. And an experienced goalie will know that you can't play the puck there, right? Well, Laurent, he kind of hesitated. He's like, should I play it? Should I not? And that's the inexperience of Laurent Brossoit. That is. And the big key point there is communication. Sekera is the veteran. Sekera should tell him, should hopefully tell him, stay in the net, I'll get the puck kind of thing, or I'll battle the guy against the boards. Or something of that nature anyway. Nonetheless, there's got to be communication there. And that's a rookie mistake on Laurent Brossoit, and I'm sure he understands that, and I'm sure he takes fault for at least 2 of the goals that happened tonight. But in the end, Laurent Brossoit will improve. He's been a top 5 goaltender in every league that he's played in. Every league. Okay? So Laurent will be fine. Give him time, guys. Let him develop. All right? Moving on. Patrick Maroon. I have got a few things to say tonight. So, Patrick Maroon, fan favorite, scored 2 goals tonight. He's humble. He's to the point. He's blunt and honest. I love him, love him, love him. And he even said, we left Laurent out to dry tonight. Bang on. The team left him out to dry. Yes, Laurent's rebound control isn't good. But you know what? Quite frankly, some of Talbot's rebounds, I shake my head. I do. His rebound control isn't the greatest either. But you know what? The defense, the team will clear the pucks out of the way for Talbot. They don't do it for Brossoit. They don't. I didn't see it at all tonight. So stop throwing Brossoit under the bus. Quit doing it. Okay? It's that simple. Don't throw him under the bus because it's not working. And quite frankly, it's pissing me off. You have to take an account of our inexperienced defense. Okay? I'm so sick and tired of hearing Oilers fans whenever the defense makes a horrible play, Brossoit gets scored on. It's gotta be Brossoit. It's gotta be the goalie. That's enough of this. Quit. Okay? Our defense is inexperienced. They're young. They're making mistakes. They're not helping Brossoit out there, goddammit. They're not helping him. So stop blaming Brossoit. Quit doing it. Yes, 2 goals tonight. You can blame him on him because he's a rookie. But like I said, he'll learn. So stop doing it. All right? Quit blaming him. Our defense has to help him out. And like I said, Patty Maroon, he said it right. He said it right. You know, he was blunt to the point. He was. He said in the second period, we didn't help him out. And quite frankly, they sure as hell didn't. So quit blaming Brossoit for all these goals and take a good look at our goddamn defense. We don't have an NHL defense. We don't. And quite frankly, that irritates me. It irritates me because the vast majority of you will go, oh, it's the goalie's fault. It's the goalie's fault. Our defense is fine. It's the goalie's fault. Our defense is terrible. Our defense is inexperienced. Our defense is young. Quite frankly, we don't have that one guy to lead our defense. We don't. And I do believe that, you know, Shirley will address that in the offseason. And, you know, our defense will look better, you know, next season, hopefully. You know, we'll see. Another animated point, the reffing. Holy Christ, holy Christ. LA got away with everything tonight, guys. Everything. Oh, my God. They got away with everything. It was brutal. You know, I mean, Brossoit gets tripped by Lucic, and they allow the goal? Are you kidding me? I knew right there that the fix was in, that the Kings were going to win. I knew it. You know, I mean, I'm at peace with the loss, so to speak, because we played good. Well, in spurts anyway. But the reffing was absolute shit. And this is what I mean. Okay? This is what I mean when it comes to the reffing. Some people will not get interested in the game because they don't know the rules. The refs want to enforce what they want to enforce. They don't care. They don't care. It's called the seniority rule in the National Hockey League. You have the Oilers, they're 29th place in the league, okay? You have the Kings, they're first in the Pacific. Who's going to get the breaks, people? Who's going to get the calls? Who's going to have things go their way? The Kings, the Sharks, the Ducks, the Blues, the Capitals. All these teams that are going to be battling for the cup in a month from now, they're getting the breaks. Why? Because the refs have the seniority rule, and you can't do that in hockey. It ruins the game. It ruins it. The referee drives me, pardon my language, but the referee drives me up the fucking wall. It drives me. It does. Because you have the refs that call what they want to call, they do what they want, and quite frankly, the veteran players, they get the breaks over the guys that aren't veteran players in the league. I'm sorry, it's hockey, it's a sport. Call the damn game the way it's supposed to be called. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Moving on. Okay, now, my next point is going to be Connor McDavid. And just for one thing. He had his 11th career multi-point game in 41 games tonight. You know what, guys? I'm not surprised. I laugh about it. This kid's good. You know, this kid's good. he's no one really realizes how good he's gonna be. I'll say it again. He's gonna get 120 points next season. He is. Budweiser, great beer. But he's gonna get 120 points. He is, and he just makes it look so easy out there. Just the way he moves the puck, the way he skates, the way he explodes, the way he accelerates, the way he handles the puck. His no-look backhand passes and his third leg passes. And he just makes it look so easy, and that's what the generational superstar is going to do. Now, I know a lot of you are going to probably throw Patrick Kane in my face, and Patrick Kane's the best player in the game. I'll agree with that. But as of right now, if you go points per game wise, I think Connor McDavid's the best player in the league. I do. I think right now he is the best. Excuse me. And I do believe that in 3 years, when it comes to a guy like Patrick Kane, and I'm probably gonna get eaten alive for this, but I don't really give a shit. I'm blunt to the point and I'm brutally honest. In 3 years' time, we'll be saying Patrick who? We will be. Because Connor McDavid will be tearing the league apart. He will be. Bank on it. I'll bet anyone you get a case of beer on it. He'll tear the league apart in 3 years. 3 years. It'll happen. They're improving. Team play wise, they're improving. There's still some mistakes. There's some mental stuff going on with the team, and they're young. A lot of people don't want to use the term young anymore, but they're young. Connor is 19. Draisaitl's the same age. Nurse is around the same age. Davidson, Clef, they're all young guys. They're young. And, we're not going to see greatness overnight, people. You got to understand this. Yes, we've been dealing with losing for 9, 10 years, whatever, but you guys got to realize it takes time to build a champion. It does. And I'm setting a goal, I'm setting a goal for us to win the Cup in probably about 4 years. It'll be 4 or 5 years, in my opinion, because the team's got to mold together. They've got to get chemistry going. They got to gel, right? Shirley's going to make some changes in the offseason. He'll get what he's got to get, but the team isn't going to win the Cup in 3 years. It's just not going to happen. I would be absolutely stunned if they won the Cup in 3 years. It'll be 4 or 5. But nonetheless, they're going to get better. They're going to improve. And under McClellan, they will. There is light now under McClellan at the end of the tunnel, along with Peter Chiarelli. So just hang tough. The season's almost over. We can look forward, unfortunately, to the lottery. Hopefully, either trade the pick for a defenseman or get a really good player in Lane, Puljujärvi, or Matthews. And, and then just look to the offseason, to free agency, and see what Chiarelli does. Even in the draft, it's going to be interesting to see what he does, because he's not going to keep all those picks. He'll trade some for roster players, like he already did last draft. So it'll be interesting to see, and I'm looking forward to it, quite frankly. I'm looking forward to it. But with all that being said, this is 3 Points Dave, BeerLeagueHeroes.com. Dave for all things Oilers news and notes, presented by Beer League Heroes. I'd like you all to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, a personal friend of mine, I have to do this shout out to a personal friend of mine. He's a professional, an amateur wrestler, professionally trained, and he wanted me to do this shout out for you guys. So it's gonna be, a little bit worded, but bear with me here. So his name is Primetime Xander Price. He fights for the company Canadian Wrestling Coalition. All right. And the next, if anyone's a wrestling fan and you're in around the Red Deer area around this next Saturday night at 6:45, go watch this guy. He's good. He's very good. I've seen clips of him and whatnot. I have not seen him live yet, but I'd like to. He's a really good wrestler, and he's entertaining. He's fun to watch. It starts at 6:45, and it's at the Abbey Center in Black Falls, and that's just around the Red Deer area. He was telling me so. Make sure you go there if you're able to, go check him out. Maybe grab a pop or whatever and go see what he's about, Have some fun. Watch some good old wrestling. Personally, I'm not a wrestling fan. I was time ago, but when they started having interferences and whatnot, I couldn't get into it. I just lost it for wrestling. I just had enough. But